There are stories you should never mention. Names that, once spoken, will never rest again. And this is one of them. The tale of the Bell Witch, a vengeful spirit that haunted an entire family, spreading terror for years, until it became one of the most infamous legends in American history. Listen carefully, but don't get too absorbed, because you never know when a whisper might come right behind your ear. In 1817, in the rural town of Adams, Tennessee, the Bell family lived peacefully on their large farm. John Bell, the head of the family, was a respected man in the community. But everything changed on a fateful afternoon when he encountered a strange creature in the woods near his home. John Bell saw an oddly shaped animal. It had the body of a dog but the head of a massive rabbit. When he raised his rifle and fired, it vanished before his eyes as if it had never existed. From that day on, strange occurrences began. Mysterious knocking sounds echoed through the house every night, but when they opened the door, no one was there. The farm animals started dying under mysterious circumstances, their eyes wide open in sheer terror. Then, one night, Betsy Bell, John Bell's daughter, woke up feeling her blanket being slowly pulled away. She scanned the dark room, her heart pounding, but saw nothing. Just as she was about to close her eyes again, a chilling whisper brushed against her ear. "Betsy, I am here." From that moment, the real nightmare began. One night, Betsy Bell woke up drenched in sweat, feeling an icy breath on the back of her neck. She turned, trembling, but saw nothing. Suddenly, an invisible force wrapped around her throat, pressing her down onto the bed. She struggled, but it was useless. When her parents burst into the room, they found Betsy convulsing, her eyes wide with terror. Outside in the hallway, Lucy Bell heard someone calling her name. "Lucy! Lucy!" The voice came from the pitch-dark kitchen. As she lifted her oil lamp and stepped inside, every object in the room suddenly crashed to the floor. The cupboard doors burst open, dishes shattered everywhere. A dark figure flickered at the corner of the room. She screamed, but when her husband rushed in, everything was eerily silent again, as if nothing had happened. John Bell Jr., the eldest son, decided to confront the entity. One night, he sat in his room with a Bible, but suddenly, the door burst open. An unseen force flung him from his chair, slamming him onto the wooden floor. A sinister voice hissed, "You think this will protect you?" The entire room shook violently. Paintings fell from the walls, glass shattered. He tried to scream, but his throat tightened, leaving only strangled gasps of desperation. On December 20, 1820, John Bell was found lying motionless in his bed. Beside him was a bottle containing a mysterious black liquid. When they fed it to a cat, the animal convulsed and died instantly. Then an eerie voice echoed throughout the house. "I did it! He will never escape me." John Bell was dead. And on the day of his funeral, Kate's laughter rang through the village, a cruel mockery of his demise. Even after his death, the spirit lingered in the house for some time before gradually disappearing. But before leaving, it made a chilling promise. "I will return in 107 years." Years later, those who lived near the Bell farm began reporting strange occurrences. Unseen footsteps in the dead of night, unexplained knocking on doors, and, most terrifying of all, whispers right beside their ears in the darkness. One fateful night, a group of curious teenagers decided to visit the abandoned Bell farm. As they stepped inside, an unnatural chill filled the air. Suddenly, one of them screamed, clutching at his throat as if unseen hands were choking him. A voice echoed through the pitch-black room. "You should not be here." The group fled in terror, but one of them was suddenly dragged backward by an invisible force. He thrashed, shouting for help, but it was too late. The darkness swallowed him whole, leaving nothing but silence. That night, the villagers heard laughter rolling out from the farm, cold and eerie as if Kate's spirit had truly returned. The story of the bell witch is not just a legend, it is a warning. Be careful when you speak her name, because she might still be listening and waiting. If this story sent chills down your spine and you're eager to uncover more bone-chilling mysteries, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you thrilling and captivating stories. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, because who knows, you might just be the next one to hear a whisper from the shadows.